In Austin, I'm Daranisha Heron. A big announcement from University of Texas at Austin. UT is undergoing a major academic restructuring. The university is consolidating 7 ethnic and gender studies departments into 2 new departments. The changes are causing concern among some UT students and faculty. KVUE's Daniel Perot tells us there has been talks about this happening since the UT system began auditing courses related to gender studies back in October. The change is the latest example of the mounting political pressure public universities are facing.
After months of pressure, UT Austin is making big changes in its College of Liberal Arts.
It really seems to be a rebuke and repudiation to everything that has made UT Austin distinctive and great.
The news first shared in a meeting with department chairs Thursday before UT President Jim Davis announced it in a campus-wide email. Departments like African Diaspora Studies, Mexican American Studies, and Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies departments are being consolidated into a new Department of Social and Cultural Analysis, while the French and Italian, Germanic Studies, and Slavic and Eurasian Studies departments are being consolidated into the Department of European and Eurasian Studies.
I don't know what that will entail. I don't know what that means for the future of our degree program.
Davis says there will be curriculum reviews to figure out what majors, minors, and courses will be offered. Current students will be able to continue pursuing their degrees. Women and Gender Studies Department Chair Lisa Moore says the move will gut a department that's one of the best in the country.
Shutting them down, renaming them, erasing them, is rolling back a century of progress.
Davis says these changes are needed after the university found fragmentation across departments. He says this will allow students to get a balanced and challenging educational experience.
This was something that was imposed on us without our consent or participation.
It comes amid growing political pressure from conservatives who sought to eliminate programs they see as liberal. Last month, Texas A&M eliminated its Women and Gender Studies degree program.
Those political attacks and that level of uncertainty is really difficult, and there's no need for it.
Moore says she feels the changes will make it harder to recruit and retain top students, faculty, and staff. It impacts, she says, we felt far beyond the UT campus.
The changes are expected to be finalized in the coming months, but as of now, the university says there is no official timeline for the consolidation. And early voting for the primary election starts on Tuesday, and one city council member is worried about students being able to access the polling location on campus. KVUE's Daniel Gomez got answers from UT about improvements they plan to make.
In just a few days, students at UT Austin will join other Texans voting in the 2026 primary election.
I plan to vote as soon as possible. We were actually making plans to come here and vote right down there.
As a student, I think the university as well as organizations on the university make it very easy for you to find that. Every single time I vote literally down the hall in this building right now.
But Austin City Councilman Zoe Kadri, who represents most of UT Austin's campus, says he's hearing concerns of a possible accessibility issue to voting at the Texas Union building.
We've had students reach out to us about their concerns around polling location, which being right outside of the Union. There's construction going on outside of the Union.
I can see how somebody who doesn't come to the Union as often as I would have trouble getting in because of the construction.
UT Austin told KVUE News on Friday that construction will not be an issue for early voting for the primary. A spokesperson says the mound of dirt and other signs of construction will be gone by Monday. The university also told Councilman Kadri of the plan. The concerns came and went as important choices will have to be made in the coming weeks.
Sometimes it's hard to research candidates while also doing school.
And students, like all voters, have a say as big as the stakes. According to UT Austin, there are about 55,000 students at the university, most of them undergrads. UT Austin surveyed its students. Among the top reasons why students vote is because of a sense of civic duty.
Like why we should vote, it's like really like interesting, and like because where we're from, there's not that big of a push. Mm-hmm. So being able to just like go up to the Union, like somewhere we literally just eat at every other day, it's such a good opportunity.
The university says it works to make sure every student has access to the polls. Daniel Gomez, KVUE News.
According to the Travis County Clerk, polls open for early voting Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Early voting ends on Friday, February 27th. A recent purchase of federal land in San Marcos is paving the way for major growth. It includes expansions at the regional airport and upgrades to Texas State University's Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training Center. KVUE's Brianna Perez shows us what these changes mean for the community and what's coming next.
From the skies to the classroom, growth is coming to San Marcos.
So the more property we have, the city has with this acquisition, it really suits the needs of airports.
Between Austin and San Antonio, the San Marcos Regional Airport relieves air traffic for both cities. With 170 acres of newly acquired land, officials say they're expanding.
So with this, it puts us almost exactly at 1,600 acres.
Jim Wimberly with Texas Aviation Partners says takeoffs and landings are up 40% year over year.
Now we have another 170 acres to work with the FAA and with our neighbors to the north and south to help develop a more, just a better coordinated development plan for both airports.
While construction plans at the San Marcos Airport haven't been finalized, expansions for Texas State University's Alert Center are getting closer to becoming a reality. For years, the Alert Center has used the land near the San Marcos Airport as a training ground for active attack response. Now, the Texas State Board of Regents has approved construction on 75 acres of land the university bought from the federal government last year.
Now that we've got this land, we can move forward with expanding the range, adding classroom spaces, moving all of our administrative offices out here, and getting everybody together where we don't have the barrier of distance.
James Keith with Alert says the $25 million project will help Alert evolve its training as attacks continue to happen nationwide.
Active shooting situations haven't stopped. Active attack situations, those haven't stopped either. And so it's important that we evolve with these attacks.
Alert plans to break ground in April and wrap up construction within a year. One thing is clear, big things are taking off in San Marcos. Brianna Bettis, KVUE News.
Those are the headlines here in Austin. I'm Darenisha Heron.